When most women get to 30 years, they're afraid to type it in the caption or let people know that they're 30. There's Chinyere Abang, there's Neka Wogo, there's shades of Somi. But for women who have the desire to be homemakers, let them be. There is nothing wrong in having a lover, a friend, a husband, all in one person, not wanting to have children. But I was so body conscious. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie, or you can call me Kaka. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something really important, something I feel women are afraid of or ashamed of. If you want to be that remarkable lady, girl, woman, whatever you want to call yourself, you need to learn to break free from three key things: shame, guilt, and fear. But in this video, we're going to be looking at shame. So let's get right into the video. The society has put women in a box. The society has made women, live or feel in a certain kind of way and desire certain things that they are not even pleased with or they don't even want at all. The first thing I feel women should not be ashamed of, the first thing I feel you should not be ashamed of as a woman is wanting to get married. There is nothing wrong in having that desire to get married. There's nothing wrong in having the feeling, that sweet feeling of wanting to end up with someone, having to do forever, having to do I do, having to have a lifetime partner, because there is nothing wrong. Even the Bible says that, there'll be a time in life if you desire to marry and be with someone, you will leave your father's house, the man will leave his father's house, the man will also leave, you end up living in your parents' house, right? And then two of you will become one. That desire to be with someone, the desire to live as a couple is not bad. There's nothing to be ashamed of in wanting to get married. This is something ordained by God. This is something that is sweet. This is something that a lot of married people are experiencing now and they are happy with it. It's just that the way the society is now is that we get to hear the bad side of marriage, the unhappy side of marriage. Of course, marriage is not rosy. Marriage is not rosy at all. Most times I watch Pastor Kingsley and Pastor Mildred. They are married. I just watch them to get their opinion about marriage, about relationships, about life as a woman, as a man in general, understanding the opposite sex also. So wanting to get married is nothing to be ashamed of. There is nothing wrong in having a lover, a friend, a husband, all in one person. There's nothing wrong in desiring that. I feel it's a beautiful thing, and by God's grace, it's something I would love to experience also. The second thing I feel we should not be ashamed of as a woman is desiring a man who is a provider. Excuse me. If you desire a man who you believe, you want someone who is strong, who is capable, who is efficient, who is effective, who is a problem solver, someone that you can call and there's a solution for that problem you have, someone you can call if you're in need, someone who you can call, to just, make you feel good. Aside having friends, female friends or male friends or whatever, there's nothing wrong in having that one special person you can call your own, someone that that if I call on this person, apart from the financial part, he can provide other things, support, the emotional support, the mental support, physical support. You need to fix up your bed or your TV or hang something up on the wall. Instead of calling a carpenter or calling someone or an artisan, you can just call, okay, there's someone who is special, who is strong enough that can provide that strength to lift the TV up all the way, high up on the wall and hang it there for me. You need to go somewhere, you're very sick, that, oh, you can call this person and he'll be there for you. He will create time, he's emotionally available. There is nothing wrong in desiring someone who is a provider. Being a provider is not just about finances or sorting your needs, sorting your bills and bills of your father and your mother and your uncle and your grandchildren. No, someone who can take care of you mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, someone who will cover you spiritually, to someone that can also pray, someone that can talk to God. I feel it's also very important. So if you have a man who can provide all of this, why not? Why won't you keep him? There's nothing wrong in praying or desiring for that kind of thing. I feel there is nothing to be ashamed of if you desire a man who is financially stable. Yes, I'm not going to say a rich man because rich is relative. What my guy earns might be enough for me, and the amount your guy earns every month might not even be enough for me, and vice versa. If you desire a man who is making effort to do better, to earn a living, That's good. On the other hand, I am an advocate of the girl also being able to provide for herself in a certain way, because most people say that, well, if you don't want to do anything, it's fine. You can still attract a rich man or a man that you desire financially, which is true. Some people end up, having that kind of opportunity. But for me, I feel it is good to always empower yourself as a woman. I'm not saying you should be career drunk or you should be power drunk. Oh, you must be this, I must be a top boss, or anything. Just go for the man that suits your needs, and you can also suit his own needs too, because no man wants a liability. Let's be real. Low key, wanting a financially stable man also, yes, these financially stable men also want a woman who is capable or who can also meet their needs. So you should also be ready to give something to enjoy that benefit. That's how I see it. But desiring a man who's financially stable is important. Truth be told, you actually need money to survive. Money brings ease in a relationship, in marriage, in whatever. Money brings ease. The reason why I'm saying that as a woman, you have to, try and have something for yourself, because there'll be a time where it's not be rosy. What are you going to? Are you going to just sit down and be waiting till, he's able to get back up and things get back to normal as it used to be? No, you also have to find a way to support. So there is nothing wrong in desiring a financially stable man. I feel women should not be ashamed, about this particular point, because there's nothing wrong in desiring someone, who loves you, or someone to love you. Because if you have love, you should also desire to, receive that love in return, because there's nothing wrong. If you're a lover girl, if you know that you are down for a serious relationship, if you know that you're down to have, serious companionship or something just good with someone, and you desire that, I have ticked all these boxes, I am ready, I am mentally ready, I'm in that good space where I can accommodate another person, to love the person and also to be loved. There is nothing wrong in wanting someone to love you. Everybody wants someone to love, low key, no matter how serious or unserious you want to be. Just having that companionship or companion, just being in that kind of situation. I not say situationship, but having that kind of good, situation of having a companion, a lover, a committed partner. There's nothing wrong. This one is common with my gender. Even sometimes I used to feel like that before. I used to be, I won't really say ashamed, but I was so body conscious. Some women are ashamed of their weight, their height, the stretch marks, acne, pimples, their body shape, their body type, big tummy, small bum bum, broad shoulders, whatever. Okay, I think I used to be, I won't really say ashamed, but I think growing up, I had broad shoulders. I think it's even better. I think my body has even formed, but I didn't see it as an issue over time, because I was like, well, I have broad shoulders. Then we started watching videos of how to, dress your body type and what to even suit your shoulders that will not make it obvious that you have broad shoulders, right? So yeah, so don't be afraid of your weight. You are fat, you don't care anybody. It's just added weight, and that fat you can always lose it if you are disciplined, and you can always avoid being fat if you're also disciplined. If you're too slim, it's not your fault you are too slim. Jemima Osunde, yes, is an example, but you see how she takes care of her body. She goes to the gym and everything. So try and find what works for you, and don't just feel bad about how you look. If you were to create yourself, you will do everything perfect to make yourself the best person in the whole world. Like, you'll be the best human being in the whole world. Shape, face, everything, hair, everything, skin. Like, you'll be the best person in the whole world if you were to create yourself. So find a means, find things that work for you that will make you, come more confident, and elevate your body type, your physique, your face, and everything about you that you don't just like. But remember that you cannot fix everything. Like, you cannot fix everything. So don't worry about things you cannot control. The next thing here I feel most women are ashamed of is not wanting to have children. I know the Bible says procreation and all of that, which is true. But the thing is, I feel that women that can't have children, so that is why they don't want to have children. So there are women too that maybe that are traumatized and are not yet healed, that don't want to have children. There are some women that just feel like they are not in that state to take care of any child or even bear children. Some people have health issues, so that could be their reason of not wanting to have children, and they cannot come out and start telling you, so don't press them, don't oppress them, don't make them feel guilty, don't make them feel bad for making that decision, right? Focus on your own self. If your desire is to have children, build your body up, do it the right way and have kids if you want to. But if you have issues, or if you just feel like you're not just in the right frame of mind to not have children, it is their decision. So allow them make that decision. Me, I love children. I would love to have children. I pray that God gives me beautiful and healthy children. That's the prayer for people who want to have children, so when that time comes, God will do it for me. But for people who don't want to have children, it is fine. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You have your reasons and you know why. But make sure that the life you're living is not any kind of life. That's why you're choosing not to have children. Do you get? So if your decision is valid, if your opinion is valid, yeah, that's just it. Then another thing I feel women should not be ashamed of is wanting to be a homemaker. This is something I really don't mind, because I feel like I'm a very good homemaker. I feel like I know how to take care of things. I feel like I know how to nurture things, see them grow, see them flourish. I feel like I know how to make little things become really beautiful and, beautiful to look at and, have. So if you feel like you want to be a homemaker, there's nothing wrong in wanting to be a homemaker, but ensure that the person you want to end up with, or the person that you have interest in, sees you like that. Okay, right now I am in my career phase, and if if I happen to be a homemaker later in future, I just feel like it's a phase for some women. Like for me now, I feel like there's some career to being a homemaker, or being a homemaker and being a career woman. I don't know how I'm going to mix that, but when the time comes, if I have the chance to be a homemaker, I'm going to be a homemaker. If I have a chance to work and be a homemaker, I'll do both. If I have the chance to just do career, and like when the time comes, I will know where I'll fit into. But for people who really want, who desire to be a homemaker, let them be. A lot of women are doing well, are doing so great. Being homemakers, taking care of the home, the husband, the children, whatever, they are doing it so well. There's Judy Dimples, there's Nelu Okeke. Even though these people are low-key still career women, because they still do content. There's Chinyere Abang, there's Neka Wogo, there's Shades of Somi, we have Chef T, Dario the Kitchen Lover, and some others I cannot remember right now, and they are doing so. Kelechi Bemena, right? Sisi here, me, what are we even talking about here? And they are still, taking care of the home and of their home, and they are still doing other things. So for me, I don't just like being idle for a very long time. So till then, we know what to do. But for women who have the desire to be homemakers, let them be. Okay. Another thing most women now are ashamed of is their age. Back then in secondary school, I think I was the youngest in my set, or one of the youngest. I think the youngest in my set. And then when I tell people that, oh, this is my age, they'll be like, look at it, baby. And they used to even, well, my mates then would try to, increase their age and all of that to form seniority in the same class. Now look at everybody. When most women get to 30 years, they are afraid to type it in the caption or let people know that they're 30. Or when they are 25, when they are 26, when they are this or that, they are afraid to even see how old they are. Age is just a number, honestly speaking. As long as you are, I don't even know the word to use, as long as you're healthy, as long as you are taking care of yourself. Some people even look younger than their age. If I tell you my age, you'll be like, okay, and maybe because of the hair and makeup, and it's possible, but I happen to be, around people who are even younger than me by far. You have 18, 19, 21, 24, 25, 26. Even older people, but when I stay around younger people, it's like, oh wow. Sometimes they feel like I am part of the Gen Z generation. And I'm like, when I say something like in 2009, in 2015, in 2016, like that kind of thing, do you get? So your age is your age, whether you bring it up or bring it down, to still catch up with you. So just move with your age. Another thing I feel we should not be ashamed of is our past. Our past, your past is the past for a reason, right? We always have to be ready to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I won't be sitting here if I have not learned from my past, or if I have not, gathered lessons, tips, and tricks you know, from my experience or past experiences. I will not be here telling you, you know, about things I just know, right? And for me, I keep learning. I'm not even perfect at all. As I'm even talking now, there's some things I'm like, oh wow, okay. You know, knowledge is power, and that's very true. So let your past remain in the past. It is a past. It is the past for a particular reason. Move on with your present. Think about your future. Make plans and heal from that past so that you can move on from it, and also embrace the new things that are to come and what you already have. And the last thing here is the opposite of number one, not wanting to get married. Some women don't want to get married. Some women don't even desire to have a companion or be with a man to do forever and ever. Some people have trauma based experiences or have life based on trauma and past issues. Some people have healed from it, but the solution is for them to avoid certain things, right? And if not wanting to get married, right, is your desire, there's a certain life you have to live. You cannot just be wayward because you're like, I don't want to get married, I don't want to have children. You take care of yourself, look presentable, look, you know, take care of your health. Just just feel good, enjoy the life you are living in a good way. Like, just enjoy life like how every normal person would enjoy life. The only decision you're making is that you don't want to get married. Okay, so these are all the points I feel women should not be ashamed of, afraid of, or you know, just live in guilt because they have certain desires. It is your life. If you have to live it well and be happy with your decisions, okay, and don't let the society oppress you or make you feel bad about certain decisions or how your life is or how your body is or how your situation is. Do not let society make you dump a good partner, or don't make society make you feel like you are not good enough. Do you get? So that's just it. So on this channel, we live to evolve, we live to, you know, get better and become the best version of ourselves. Okay, nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm just here as your online big sister to help you and give you tips and tricks, realistic tips to help you improve your life. So you can also share this with your friend, share this with your sister, even your brother, or anybody who is in need. Okay, I'll see you in my next one. Until then, remain fabulous and stay blessed. Bye for now.